Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Magical Bookmark. Today I'm going to be talking about a book called Tuck Everlasting, and this novel is by Natalie Babbitt. So let's get straight into what this book is about. There is a girl named Winnie Foster, and she's 10 years old, and Winnie is a girl who's growing up in the late 1800s. And Winnie lives in a small town called Tree Gap, and in her town there are woods, and Winnie's family actually owns the woods. And nobody has ever entered or has been in the woods because of two reasons. One reason being that there's not a road that leads to the woods, and two being that nobody's really interested in going in there because the Fosters are not a big fan of intruders in their private property, so nobody's really curious or wanting to go into the woods. Then you have Winnie on the other side. Winnie, her parents are super overprotective, and they want her to be a perfect girl, and they make all of her decisions themselves, and they never let her be independent. And Winnie gets really tired of all of this, and Winnie's a person who wants to make a difference in this world, and she has never really been able to explore the world. The only places that she's even went to is her house and her school. So Winnie, like I said, is really, really, really overprotective. And she gets really tired of this at one point, that she makes the biggest decision of her life, and that is to run away. So she starts off her journey by getting up really, really early one morning before her parents are awake, and she walks out of the house into the woods. But her journey is stopped short when she sees a boy, and she gets really curious because nobody has ever entered into the woods, and she's really confused why anybody would. So she asks this boy, and she learns a lot about him. Some of the few being that his name is Jesse Tuck, and how he and his family, they accidentally drank water from a spring, and that spring, it granted them immortality. And because of that, these Tucks have not aged for 87 years, and they will never ever age in their life, and they will never die either. So they are people that are going to stay alive until the world ends. And after learning the secret, it's Winnie's responsibility to keep it a secret, because if she revealed it, then everybody would want to go to the spring and drink the water and never want to die. And that's not going to end well. And second, she has to decide if she's also going to join the Tucks in their never-ending life by drinking the water herself. What I thought about this book is it was fabulous. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a short read. There was a lot of descriptions. It was really detailed. And I usually don't read historical fiction books, but this is one of my top historical fiction books that I've read. And I'd recommend this to anybody around 5th to 8th grade, and to people who are looking for a quick read and want to feast on a historical fiction book that'll be unforgettable. This book is only about 144 pages, so like I said, not much. So if you're just looking for a quick read, this is a great, great book for that. And I did want to tell you guys that there is a movie of Tuck Everlasting. I'd recommend you reading the book first before you watch the movie. But if you're interested in watching it, there is a movie. So I would also love it if you guys listen to my other episodes where I review other books. That is all for this episode. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys read the book and enjoy it as much as I did. Until next time, goodbye. Once again, thank you for listening.